These are for Boohoo Man, you know, it's for their
Okay.
photos.
He's good, as he was recommended as one of the best in the industry, so...
Sure. Hey, hold on.
Wicked.
You got the lens cap on.
Huh? I don't believe it.
We're going to lose it. Oh, my.
What's going on?
Flipping
I
hell.
it was a bit dark. No way, man. They'll like it.
Like what you cannot see?
It's abstract. It's like, oh, it's abstract.
If we lose his contract, it's you know.
I think they look great. I'm happy. I don't know what they're so upset about.
Hi, and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show with my man White Yardie and also Ty. Big up yourself, Ty.
Big up,
and it's great to be here. Brought to you
Thank
today
you,
by Boohoo Man. Don't forget you can get stuff like what we got on here.
Yeah.
Click the link in the description. Get an extra 10% by using the code AFTV10. Big up to all of you, and I want to say big up to both of you because you both took part in that very special.
Thank you very much. Big up to you as well, Robbie. Thank you very much.
Last week to raise money for the Turkey and Syria earthquake appeal.
Yeah, superb.
And special big up to you guys. We raised over £30,000.
Yeah,
30 grand.
Fantastic.
And that's down to you guys. So thank you very, very much for that. And of course, it's been another good weekend. Good weekend.
Saturday.
Arsenal. Listen, I don't business about the other games of the weekend.
I mean, women. I'm talking about women.
Arsenal. The women. Yeah, they lost to Chelsea.
Chelsea we should have won.
Leicester 0, Arsenal 1.
Yep.
And I did a fan cam after the game, and I said probably one of the most one-sided 1-0s you're ever going to see because Leicester only had one shot in the game, and that was like a long-range shot, and it weren't on target.
Who's it? Dewsbury Hall.
We totally dominated the game.
Yeah, we did.
I thought it was a very confident display by the team, and again the use of the squad.
Yeah.
Trossard up front.
Looked
really, really good.
What an assist.
Jorginho again in midfield.
Yep.
Looking good.
Most stats, best stats.
Yeah.
Out of the teams.
Really, really good performance. We've just had two really tough back-to-back games in which if you're going to see a little crumble or a wobble, those are the games because he was coming off the back of that Man City loss. But to go away to Aston Villa and Leicester and to come away with all 6 points, I think it's been very impressive by Arsenal.
Superb.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, so it was definitely one-sided one. Like Leicester, they showed nothing. I'll be honest. Like,
no, they didn't.
If you went to if you're at home and you saw Arsenal play like that, but you don't want to throw some buckle. Not saying you should do that. I'm just saying you'd want. You know what I mean? You think do something. They did nothing, and you have to credit Arsenal for that.
That's because they weren't able to do nothing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to credit Arsenal because they literally just took the game to them, and the fans as well were very vocal at the game as well, which helped. And you know, it's one of them ones that I think we said a couple weeks ago, Robbie. It's coming to the end of the season now. Calm down, guys. It's only 24 games, still a long season to go. But it's these games 1-0. We take it.
Every game is a knockoff. Every game is a knockoff of the list.
So that's what it is. So it's as much as we would want to see more goals scored, as much as we would like to see 3-4-0 in performances like that, give me 1-0 for the rest of the season and give me the 3 points.
Should we have seen more goals scored?
In what way do you say that?
So obviously Trossard scored an unbelievable
I know what
goal,
you're alluding to,
and that was disallowed.
Yeah, it should have been
disallowed. Where do you stand on it?
I'm with them.
Hopefully on the ground.
The problem. You know, the problem what we have as fans is when we always.
You're with? Did you say you're with it?
It should have been disallowed because if it was the other way around, I would want it to be disallowed. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, he hold his hand. Right, which
in football terms, obviously,
it could have stopped him from jumping, pushing the ball further away. Anything, it could have stopped him in some way. So I am going to say yes, it should have been because if it was,
disagree.
No, but I'm telling you why, Robbie. It's the reason why we disagree, and the reason why I'll say maybe not because
I agree
because it is one of them ones where we've seen so many decisions go
against
us where we should have had.
I agree, Yardie.
One like that is where we're gonna feel injustice against.
Listen, you know what? I agree with you, but before I want to say thank you, Robbie, for all you did for raising money and all that. I want to say no.
Well, nothing to. It was just like we had it on our platform. It's the people out there that don't.
Yeah, no, but giving your time as well, because I know
you gave your time. Everyone gave their time.
So thank you for inviting. Yeah. And also, I have to say no, thank you for the story. Why? I don't know why you said that story, and you forgot so much. You know the story.
The story.
And you know the best thing is, Johnny.
That story is true. That story is true.
And you know
the story of Ty and the female in Nigeria on the rooftop bar at the Hilton Hotel. Was it Hilton? What was that?
Sheraton.
It's true.
Obviously, other hotels are available.
It's true.
You see, the funny thing is, Yardi,
watch the video and you'll see the story.
You know, I love Robbie.
Yes, no cash, no cash.
No, that's not true. That's not true. But the funny thing is, Yardi, listen to me now. The funny thing is with Robbie, he always forgets things.
I didn't forget nothing in that story.
Okay, I'll tell you fair. What you've forgotten a lot of things.
I didn't forget nothing.
Okay,
mate.
all right then. If you don't,
I didn't forget nothing. There's more to it.
No, that's not. No, but
I don't want to reveal more.
But you don't remember though. Oh, so you remember? You don't remember? You don't remember what?
There's more to the story.
What more?
One day it'll be revealed in my memoirs. You know what I mean? But hold on. So you saying you agree with the?
I agree with you. Yeah, 100%. And the reason why I agree is if that is the fact, so is there a foul on Bukayo then for the penalty?
Yeah.
So hold on, right?
So it's 2 fouls or no 2 fouls?
That goal disallowed was so soft.
So soft.
It was unbelievable, right? Now, this is where I disagree with this thing, right?
Yeah.
And remember, when you slow something, when you stop a still and you see like that, it could look like that. No one was really complaining when it happened.
And it wasn't clear.
The keeper made a half-hearted like, he was holding me. You know what I mean? Look how long it took after that as well. He's punched it out. He hasn't punched it out directly. Also, he hasn't punched it out directly to Trossard.
Yeah.
No.
He's punched it to another person who's then passed on, and right? And to me, this is what gets me now, right? The rules say if there's a clear and obvious error by the referee, right?
Exactly.
I saw way more clear and obvious errors than that over the weekend, and they were not recalled to go and the referee's not been called to go and look on the screen. I saw way more. You see those every week, way more obvious than that, which included the one that we saw afterwards, which was Saka bundled down to the ground. Way more contact than somebody with, supposedly holding someone's glove.
He grabbed him.
Right? I'm sorry, goalkeeper's got to be a bit strong in that position.
Yeah.
I felt that, when you're doing that, that's not what VAR's been brought in for.
No, it's not. It's not.
And even I noted, at the time, I looked at what Gary Lineker said.
I saw that. I saw what he said.
Gary Lineker, he said it on Match of the Day, and he said it on his
available.
Twitter, and he said he's a big Leicester City fan, as we know.
But he was surprised.
He's bemused
that it was
that has been, the referee's been told to go and look on the screen.
And that's very honest. Right? That's very honest of him to say that.
I'm sorry, that goal should not have been disallowed. You've disallowed a brilliant goal by Trossard.
Yeah,
brilliant goal. And if that's disallowed, then all right. Tell me why you weren't sent to the screen to go and look at the Saka one.
But this is what.
Tell me why. Tell me something. Right, because that one.
I can tell exactly why.
That one is.
Because they didn't check it.
That one is a clear and obvious error.
They didn't check it, Robbie. That's why.
No, but I'm saying they would have checked it.
Listen, Arsenal are competing against 19 teams and the referee and the linesmen and the VAR this season. And it's facts. There's too many errors that happen. Now, the reason why I said, you know what? Yeah, cool. Because if it happened the other way.
because we won the game.
I'm
sorry, I'm still going to critique it.
But if it went on the other end and Leicester got that chalked off, I'm like, hey, hold his hand. So there's so much inconsistency in this. Even with the goal which Saka scored and it was offside.
Yes.
But they didn't even draw lines to say, hey, let's check that, double check
that
it.
looked close.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Very close.
But then you look at a game like in the final yesterday, the Casemiro one, they draw one line. Just to show the Newcastle player. They didn't draw the shoulder. So I'm saying there's so much inconsistency in this league that I really just feel like Arsenal teams just need to go out there and forget about VAR, forget about the referee, and go out there and just try to win games. Because it's too much.
That's true, but it's not
too much.
is still wrong, because at the end of
course
the
it's
day,
wrong.
right, that was to me, that's a
brilliant goal.
legitimate goal, right? There was no need to go overturn that goal, right? There was no one complaining. The goalkeeper made a little half-hearted, he was holding my hand. Well, I'm sorry, man. You know what I mean? That the referee
Soft.
It didn't stop the guy from jumping, did it? He jumped. He got it a bit wrong with his punch, right? I'm sorry, but listen, it didn't matter in the end, because
Fortunately,
straight away in the second half, you know, Trossard, brilliant
What
assist.
a nutmeg Suter.
Right, nutmeg Suter, ball
Fantastic
played
goal from
through,
Gabriel.
and a great finish by Gabriel Martinelli, and that's 2-2 for Martinelli.
Superb.
And we went on to win the game. You know,
Fortunately.
hopefully, I mean, it would have been nice to have seen some more goals, but I was very, very happy with that performance. It was away from home, in complete control of the game. We like the home team in that game.
Yeah.
And I just think that was a fantastic performance, right? You know, and Arsenal doing well. I mean, obviously Man City straight after responded very well. You know what I mean? They battered Bournemouth. And this is what we're going to get from now till the end of the season. You know what I mean? We're being chased down by a team that are a top team with top players and an unbelievable squad. And it's going to be really, really difficult. But
It will be, but if we carry on,
we have to do our job. If we didn't do our job on Saturday, even a draw, you know, under normal circumstances, you go to Leicester, you get a draw, you're like, you know, tough place to go to. But we can't even afford that right now. We've got to go there, and we have to get wins at these places. But now it sets us up. It sets us up going into that game against Everton, get a win in that. That's the game in hand that we've all been talking about. The game in hand. It's coming. On Wednesday, the game in hand will be here. Get a win in that, and then we go 5 points clear. But I thought that was a significant win.
It was. No, you're right, Robbie. We have to do our job. And hopefully we will. But back to the game, there's 3 important points. Obviously, Leicester missed Maddison. That's 1 point. Obviously, it was fantastic that Olek was made captain, because unfortunately it's a year since the war. Obviously, no to the war, which you said, which I keep on forgetting. No to war. You know what I mean? And also, it was football against homophobia as well, which was a fantastic thing as well, because you know, whatever sexuality people are, they shouldn't be demonized for it, you know. So good all round.
It was great all round.
It was great.
all round.
3 points on the table, like you said,
huge
sets up for Wednesday now.
Where we have
at
to win.
home, we have to win. I think we need some revenge against that Everton.
We do. And Everton come to the game in a slightly different place, because
they lost to Villa.
They've come off the back of a defeat against Aston Villa,
which they dominated.
They don't seem to be the same team away from home as they are at home. You know what I mean? Driven on by their fans, tight ground and that. I really do think this is a game in which Arsenal can take advantage.
We have to.
And
we have to
win that game. That is an absolute must-win.
And then Bournemouth
win that game. Would you start Jorginho again?
It's Thomas when he came on. Thomas Partey came on. For me, there's no rush.
There's no rush to bring him back. Would you go the same lineup as Leicester?
I think you could change the lineup, because remember,
Eddie didn't start.
We've also got to think about the rotation of the squad.
Exactly.
Right? I did like that team on Saturday. I thought Trossard did really, really well.
Superb.
I thought Jorginho was excellent. Could have again had another assist for a goal if the chance had been taken. You know, the ball that he played through to Saka, I thought Saka should have done better with that. But I don't know. You know what I mean? It depends on the physical condition of all the players. But I like the usage of the squad, and the players that we bought in January. They're looking good.
So
you know what I mean? They're looking good.
Do you feel Jorginho has done more for Arsenal than all those Chelsea players?
Well, of course he has. You know what I mean? Of course, that's the thing. You know what I mean? And this is the thing, right? That I remember at the time, right? Because I got a lot of stick, bro.
Me too.
I got a lot of stick, because I said Jorginho's a decent signing, man. I like this signing.
Yeah.
People were
got stick for it.
I got so much stick, man.
Why?
People coming at me, Chelsea.
Somebody said me get beer to say this.
And I said, listen, I go, as I said,
I don't know.
Guys that can hit the ground running, guys that don't need to be, eased in.
Period,
Look at the problems Chelsea are having at the moment, because they've got all these players that they are quality. Fantastic. There's no doubt about it. Enzo Fernandez is quality. Mudrik's quality. They've got to be eased in.
Felix.
They've never played in this league before. They've got to be eased in. They've got to be eased in. When they go to Leicester, if they went to Leicester at the weekend, they've never been to that ground before. They don't know what to expect. They don't know what the players they're coming up against are like, right? Whereas Jorginho, he knows he's played Leicester a million
Everybody.
times.
Yeah,
he's
everybody.
played at that ground.
Trossard as well, know everybody.
Same with Trossard.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They know what to expect.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
True.
they can. It just goes straight in.
I've always been a believer, and I've said it so many times. I used to always say it, even when Wenger was in charge, like, yo,
I said the legend.
why don't we buy in the league more? Because when you buy in the league, you're buying players.
Especially in January.
Come on, man.
Because in
Also
January,
this, man.
you're buying either a player that is going to come and help you right now,
Yeah.
or there's an unbelievable player out there that's a prospect or whatever that you're like, you know,
It's catching the eyes,
let's
yeah.
move him right now because we wait till the summer, someone else
Yeah,
might
so
pick
come
him
in,
up.
yeah.
Compare that to Chelsea, you've just went mental in the January
Yeah,
window.
sure, they send some of Thai highlights when he might score penalties and things like that. They would buy in a
By
Thai.
signing.
Just,
You know what I
just
mean?
show him
What
a
are you
highlight
talking
and score
about?
5.
But they just went crazy in January. Now,
Even when I scored a Robbie
on the
Miss-
surface of it, if you know, we all get hyped up with transfers, so it
Yeah.
looks great. You know what I mean? This
Yeah.
100 million, this.
Yeah.
You're thinking, wow. But
Yeah.
now you're seeing, how many of them players started for Chelsea yesterday?
One.
There you go.
One. Hey, all that money them
Really?
spent. Yeah,
Yeah.
they literally went back to
They went back to the original team.
So
And they still lost.
tell I too. I feel them sorry.
And they still lost 2-0
Yeah.
to Tottenham. You know what I mean?
Well,
They
that's
still
the,
lost.
he's who they lost to.
I mean,
he's the problem.
He's going to get the sack, that guy. I mean,
He's
Nah,
not going to
it's
get
not
a sack.
one.
They
Nah,
can't
it's
afford
not.
to.
They can't keep-
They can't
they
afford
can't.
to.
It's not
No, but
his
they can't.
contract.
They can't afford to sack him.
he's won
Because
2
they
in
have
the
to pay
last 15. It's terrible.
Listen, Chelsea right
needs
now.
time. They need time,
that-
what you said.
I don't even know what they need. I don't even know. I can't find the best thing for Chelsea is that you're still prevented Richarlison from scoring a goal.
Look at that signing.
60 million and still hasn't scored a goal yet.
The other thing is as well.
Maybe he needs to get used to the league. Richarlison. Maybe he's not used to playing down in London or something. I don't know.
You starting to get worried about Man United?
No.
Nope.
I'm not.
I'm not talking.
I
I'm not disrespecting
honestly
them,
feel
but
they're
no.
gonna. I feel that they have got form. They are gonna fish. Obviously, they are gonna fish in the top 4.
Definitely.
Possibly.
They could still win the league. You know what I mean? They're still
They
in
still
it.
can,
mathematically,
mathematically,
yeah.
but I can't.
Chelsea
I don't
could
think so.
mathematically, no? Do you know Arsenal?
they couldn't.
Do you know Arsenal have more? Even if you took away all our home games and we only played away games, we would still be above Chelsea.
I know, Chelsea's terrible, man. Chelsea's
That's how
terrible.
bad it is.
But Man United yesterday,
It's so bad. Sorry.
Man United yesterday
Yeah.
winning that League Cup, you know what I mean?
Unlucky to
But
Newcastle.
Newcastle played very well. They did.
I
It's
don't
just
know, I
the
thought
final
they
ball.
did,
The
they did,
final
but I
ball
thought
was letting them
United were in
down.
control of the game, man.
Yeah.
Once they went 2-0 up, they just said, yeah, coming in.
But it's a
You know what
shame-
I mean?
it's a shame for
I
Newcastle.
thought they managed it well.
I think it's a shame for
I
Newcastle.
think United are back under Ten Hag, even though some of the United fans getting carried away.
As always.
Boy, when you look at their route to winning that League Cup, right? They had all their games at home. They had Villa at home.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
They had Burnley at home. They had Charlton at home. Then they played Nottingham Forest in 2 legs. So 1 at home and 1 away. Nottingham Forest, who's down the bottom of the league, and then they're in the final. So, I mean, remember when we won the FA Cup, which Dave was saying, oh, you only won the FA Cup. We beat Chelsea,
Man City.
Liverpool,
City,
and City, innit?
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that run.
Yeah.
Right, to go and win that. Now, it's a trophy, and a trophy is a trophy, right?
Yeah.
So you big them up for that. They've won a trophy, and I get the significance of it because they
Big up
haven't won a
Newcastle.
trophy for 6 years. But relax, man. Relax.
But when you say if they're
But
back,
I do think they're back.
I don't think so,
As a
Robbie.
force,
I don't think so.
As a
I don't think
force,
so.
I do. I feel they're back. You know, I think Ten Hag is a different caliber manager to what they've had
No,
in
facts,
recent times.
he is.
And I do feel the way they're playing, and some of the players they've got like Casemiro and their quality. I do feel they are back. They
don't think they're
are
back. I'll tell you why I don't
They
think
are
they're
back in the argument for. They beat Barcelona last week.
Yeah,
they
they-
go
they-
straight
yeah,
after and win a cup. I think they are. We have to give them their.
No, I give them props for what they're doing.
You know?
I give
But
them
what,
props.
what I'm trying to say
I give Newcastle
is,
props.
is what I'll say is, all right, so with Ten Hag, all right, there's a few things. People always comparing Ten Hag to Arteta and
Mikel,
saying,
yeah.
oh, look what Ten Hag's done in 6 months compared to what Arteta is just doing in three
yeah?
years. No,
Oh,
this is
yeah?
what I say, but what you need to understand is Arteta had no managerial experience before
That's
Arsenal.
true. It's a very good point.
Ten Hag came in after 10 years of experience in whatever,
Ajax.
winning how many other things over there.
Ajax
So you
in
should
Eredivisie.
expect that from Ten Hag.
Plus as well,
it's a compliment that they actually comparing him to what Arteta did, because then you're comparing to somebody in his first ever manager role.
Inherited a much better team as well.
Man,
inherited a team with Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo, people like that.
And could buy players if they wanted to buy players.
Yeah, but you've got to remember as well, inheriting a team with Rafael Varane, all these type of players. Arteta didn't inherit that. So I keep hearing this thing even with Potter, where they say, oh, well, even Potter keeps saying it, well, Arteta had type. Yeah, well, hold on. Look at the team that Arteta had in the first season, and he managed to win a trophy.
And you get 600 million.
He managed to win a trophy in his first season, right?
Yeah.
And I know, yes, he's right. You know what I mean? He came under pressure from fans who were very unhappy with like bad runs and that, and was saying maybe he should go out and that. But the difference is, Potter, you spent nearly 700 million pounds on players. All right, some of that was before you got there.
English pounds.
And the other mark of a manager, I feel, is this, and this is where I big up Ten Hag, right? And I don't big up Potter at all, right? Is when you come into a club, it's not just about the players you buy. The ones that are there, can you make them better?
Yeah.
Right? Ten Hag, you can see he's made players better. Look what he's done with Rashford.
Yeah.
Look what he's done. Look what he's doing with Sancho.
Even Shaw. Remember Shaw? One stage Shaw was almost going to be like he was going to be out.
If you look at Arteta, look what he's done with Granit Xhaka. Look what he's done with. I mean, we can make a whole list of players that he's improved in that team, right? When I look at Chelsea, who's he improved?
Nobody.
Who's he improved? Even the players that were there in the first place, none of them even getting. They're going backwards. Yes, so I'm sorry. There's no comparison. I just think
there's no comparison.
At the moment, he's doing a poor job. He can't stop calling up Arteta's name.
But why is he shouldn't call out his name. He shouldn't call it out. But what I would say is I'm sad for Newcastle, man, because I thought they were going to do it after 50. So I really thought they were going to do it. So what I would say, you say that you give. I don't give Manchester United props. Commiseration to Newcastle.
That's because you hate United.
I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anybody.
You've got to give them their props, man. They won it. They won it. They would have been.
It's like the olden days, though, man. Man United and Arsenal back where they should be.
But to me, I look at it. They were better than Newcastle.
I'll give people.
They got the goals.
I feel like Newcastle played very good.
I just feel like they got.
Newcastle I just feel like the last ball always.
Exactly, but that's part of the game. You got to put the ball in the back of the net. And I just felt as well that United were in control of the game.
He's a lift for them. He's definitely a lift for them going on now, man.
Listen, with their spending power and that, they'll be back.
Okay, Robbie.
So allow Newcastle, man. You know what I mean? They don't need us saying to us, oh, unlucky Newcastle.
That's unlucky, but all right. I'll give them their props. Well done, Jane, and well done, Marcus. That's it. It's true.
Anyway, who's your boo-hoo man of the week?
That's the only one I'll give.
Boo-hoo man of the week for me. All right, listen, big up the Arsenal team.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Definitely big them up. There's so many individual players I could list out as well. But I want to give this a guy, because I'm actually, he's probably one of my favorite Arsenal players. So it's going to be an Arsenal player.
Of course.
And it's Big Gabriel. He has getting boo-hoo man of the week for me. Cause I just feel like defensively,
Magalhaes, not
Martinelli.
Let's forget it. Not Martinelli.
Well, hey, just come back, you know.
Gabriel J's in shit. Yes, he's in training now.
Yo. Anyway, but I think the way he deals with, I already said that I feel like he even could be a future captain for obviously Odegaard's very young, so I can't say Gabriel, but vice captain, he's a leader. Gabriel is definitely a leader.
Sorry to interrupt you. I remember the time when we were doing badly, and we said that Gabriel should be captain, and Robert said, I don't care who's captain, as long as they do a good job. Remember how times have changed? Remember that?
It's true.
No, but it's how
it's
times
still the same.
But look how times have changed, though. Imagine that's when we missed top four.
For me, Gabriel is one of my favorite players.
He had a very good game.
And another clean sheet as well. He obviously big up the William and big up Ramsdale. Big up the whole defense. You know what I mean? Ben White. But Gabriel is boo-hoo man of the week for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Idiot of the week.
You really have to ask this. Yo, should I get one of them?
I know who I want to say. That's for sure.
You can't save it then. All right. Idiot of the week for me. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody says. It can only be the one and only. With 4 goals in 2 months, Chelsea. You're getting idiot. 4 goals in 2 months.
Really?
4 goals in 2 months.
I was thinking to myself, Abramovich.
That is terrible, man.
Abramovich must be thinking, boy, this man would have been gone in about 2 weeks.
Oh, you mean, man?
I mean, but by the way, you know, I mean, I saw where they were saying that Graham Potter, by the way, you know, I mean, getting death threats and stuff like that.
That which we didn't
condone that.
You know, that's disgusting.
That's disgusting. Whatever anyone's doing, you cannot condone that.
I do feel he's lost the fans, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he's just not. He
tried everything.
He's out of his
He
depth.
rotated that team round and round. You know, the team even yet that played against Tottenham was the only what's his name? Felix and then what's his name?
Enzo Fernandez.
No, Fernandez. Yeah. Those are the only 2 players that he had. He went back with he even brought on Aubameyang.
Talk about Mudryk.
Mudryk.
What happened to him?
The man that come on and come like you might. When Chelsea made their substitution and brought on Mudryk and Aubameyang, it's like they just went to play with 9 players after that. Because literally, that's what it was. They were so poor, so bad. Like, honestly, if I own something and I gave it to anybody and they spend that much money and I'm seeing these results, nah, man.
You can't give.
You have to go work for free.
You know, you
have to
can't
go work
give
for free. You're not getting no pay.
a novice manager. I mean, like, this is what he's looking like now.
Them terrible.
All them signings and expect it to work. It's not working. He looks out of his depth. I mean,
especially
he's
after,
like, you know, he's just not good enough.
Well, especially after sacking Tuchel. But also,
Tuchel's laughing right now.
Tuchel's laughing his head off.
But the thing is, not only, sorry to go back to that, not only did he said that his family as well got death threats.
Yeah, well, that's
crazy.
It's terrible.
That's absolutely unbelievable.
That's disgusting. I think that's a disgrace of the week.
That's a
Those
disgrace
people
of
are
the
doing
week,
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those people are doing that. It's just disgusting, man.
There will be no
don't.
disgrace of the week, so then there will have to be a grace of the week then, if that's okay.
Yeah, go on. I was trying to get.
He
still sneaked it in.
And the funny thing is,
Go then.
well, thank you. It's interesting that you said that because this grace of the week is quite a really, really humbling thing for me. Because first of all, I've got to congratulate our under-18s. They beat Cambridge United 3-2 in the last minute, where Cambridge deserved to go to extra time. You know, I think I don't know if his name is Michael or Michal Rosiak. So sorry, Michael or Michal, whatever your name is. He scored the winner with a great volley. You know, we won the last.
You don't know one of them first name?
No, Michal or Michael. I'm not sure how you pronounce
once you don't know their first name.
Yeah, that's his name, Michal. Not Michal.
No, it can't only be one. It can't be both.
Rosiak. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce. So I don't want to diss the young man by saying it.
Just same last name then. It's gonna.
Michal or Michal. but anyway, Cambridge took their whole allocation, which is understandable though, because they're probably never going to play Emirates unless it's a cup competition. What I've got to say, well done to the team, you know. But what I've got to say is, when I come out now, I see the Cambridge players, and then they're asking me for selfies. Can you imagine?
You're a big deal with
but after losing.
We just told you.
No,
you are high
yeah,
profile.
Well, Robbie's
you're
high profile.
very high profile.
I'm glad you didn't call them nobodies.
Yeah.
No, why would I?
You see?
Why would I say that?
That's why.
That's why what?
You should have respect.
I always
for
have
all
respect.
Teams and stuff like
I
that.
always have respect.
No, you don't.
No, I have respect.
Right.
When people.
But you see that? You see that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I can't believe it. I was so humble.
I thought you was
'cause
gonna. You was gonna mention Marquinhos.
Yeah, Marquinhos as well, scoring his first goal for Norwich and assist on his first start.
Yeah.
But he's got a long time. He's only started. Yeah, big up Marquinhos. Well, yeah.
What's his first name?
Marquinhos.
Hey, you know what?
His first name.
You know what? I don't even know if I should mention this because it will set him off.
Go on.
On that, the other day, Cecil, you know, Cecil does some outreach stuff with young players and that. And he was at Colchester.
I'm glad you brought that up. You know what?
This and the Colchester players,
they should learn humility.
The Colchester players who he was having a go at,
they had to go at me.
They were saying to Cecil, what was he having a go at us for? I mean, we
let me start rolling. Let me start rolling around because I can't believe what I'm hearing. I can't believe. Let me roll back. Let me roll back because I can't believe. They're asking why did I have a goal?
They said they go. We like ties. A cool guy. And the guys and the guys that you know.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Hold on. Are you seriously saying you mean they're under 18s or the first team?
The Colchester players are saying that they like you and that you were there having a pop at them.
Do you know what?
So do you want to apologise to them too?
Apologise that they're nowhere. Yeah, I'll apologise.
There he goes again.
No, because
they don't learn, does he?
No, Robbie. The thing is,
apologise to them because
I'm apologising to them.
Cecil said to me they were some such nice guys. He goes, really, really cool young men making their way in the business, right? And he said to me that they're very complimentary.
Is it too late now to say
They're very complimentary. They're very complimentary about. Very complimentary about the channel. And they have got no problem with it.
Do you know what?
So would you make an apology to them as well now?
I will not, and you know what? No, Robbie, no, Robbie. I haven't said this. Do you know what?
No, hold on. What are you doing? I sat over there. I thought you were sitting next to me for a minute. You know what I mean?
Listen, don't try it, Do not try it. Do not try it. Right.
So you're going to make an apology to them?
No, and I will tell you
why. Look, guys, we've reached the end of the show today.
Why?
No.
You see, look at you. Because they know what all I can say is they know what they've done. I would not have had a go with them for no reason. So the ones he talked to, they know what they've done. I don't have to explain.
You are the disgrace of the week.
They're the disgrace of the week. And like I said, I don't take nothing back. The funny thing is, coaches under 18s, Cambridge United under 18s can teach you a lesson in humility. Okay? So what you need to do, coaches under 18s, is listen to
pictures with Ty.
Be humble, sit down.
No, you can't take pictures with Ty.
I'm going to big them up. Because Cecil told me about them. They're really, really cool guys, man. So listen,
some of them.
Best of luck to those Colchester players.
Now, you're welcome on the show.
Good luck to the humble ones.
You're welcome
not to the arrogant ones.
Yeah, we'd love to have you on the show.
Come and apologise to me.
I bet you any money if he came on the show, his energy wouldn't be the same.
Oh no, he would be more.
His energy wouldn't be the same. I'll tell you that.
Come and apologise for what you did. You know what you did.
Anyway, listen, thanks for watching the show today.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't forget you can use the code AFTV10 to get 10% extra off of all Boohoo Man wear. The link is in the description. Once again, thanks to everybody who contributed to that earthquake
thank you very much.
last
Fantastic.
week. And also, I want to thank Yardi, thank Ty as well.
Thank you,
all
Robbie,
of you out there. And we'll be back next week. Let's keep on winning.
Absolutely. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, all our teams. Peace.